Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to the video. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Hi. Hello. Welcome. I appreciate you guys stopping by to see what's going on with this strange person that hasn't posted in like a lifetime. Here I am, posting again. It's been too long. I hope to do more vlogs, so we'll find out if I do, because brain go and everything goes with it. But yeah, so let's get started on the video. This is for Kanpai Con, in case you didn't read the title. So I went to Kanpai Con this past weekend, and this is all that I've done. It's amazing. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy it. So this is what I have my display looking like. Looks pretty good, actually. For any of you that wonder how I transport my stuffies, I vacuum seal the life out of them. In the end, I have 5 of these bags, and then one partial one that I'm going to leave open until, like, tonight, probably. So then I can fit anything else I finish into it. Because I know I have a couple that I will probably finish tonight. Still have to pack up my display. Haven't done that yet. And put it in that box. Eventually, hopefully it'll all fit. We'll find out later. Hey guys, so I definitely did not forget to record videos after each day. So I'm gonna be popping in every now and then after each day and talking about what entailed in the day. But this is like future me, so sorry in advance, sorry. Okay, table is set up. Here are some of them into the big plushies, to the medium plushies, and then the buttons, dice bags, stickers, into my little $5 ones. And they're supposed to be my sister's scrunchies, but she hasn't gotten them to me yet, so we'll see. Okay, so day 1 has concluded. Let's talk about it. So it started off a little shaky. I ended up getting there early and went to go set up and couldn't find where the artist alley was, and I asked like, oh, where is it? And they said, oh, it's over that way. I had no idea. Doors were all closed. No idea where it was. Finally, I found another staff member over in that area, and they told me where it was, so, and then they propped the door open and all that fun stuff, so, okay, whatever. But I got in there, and they were like, maybe, I want to say, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 10-ish tables in there, in this tiny little room, and there were already people setting up, so I was like, all right, well, just get a table. I went straight back so then you could see it from the doorway, and I set my table up, and I was like, this seems kind of like a small room. Kind of weird, right? But what actually happened was they split up the artist alley and the vendor hall. This is the first year that they've done that. Usually, like last year, and I don't know about the year before, but last year they had them together. So it was really strange that they decided to do it separate this year. And what it comes to find out, any of the artists that were already setting up on the Thursday, they had extra space in the vendor hall, so some of those artists actually got transferred to the big vendor hall, which, by the way, they had tons of signs for. So everyone knew where the vendor hall was, but not the artist alley, so that was fun. It was so slow, so slow. Some of the other, like, artists ended up leaving and went looking to see what the vendor hall looked like. And they come to find out that nobody knew Artist Alley existed. They thought it was only all in one spot. But yeah, they didn't have any signs, no notification of where we were, who we were, nothing. We opened at 1, so basically we were there from 1 until 4, and then one of the artists came back and they said that they actually talked to staff, and the staff decided that they're going to shift everybody in the vendor hall to fit the remaining artists that were still there, because honestly, in our room, they were still like half the tables were empty. Like either the artist didn't show or the vendors didn't show and the artist already moved in there. Not sure on how that worked. My family actually came to see me on the Friday. My sister, my mom, and my nephew, they all came down to see me and to see the event and all that, and to bring me some, my sister made some hair ties, some scrunchies, so she brought them so I could put on my table. They went off to the vendor hall and we got word about, oh, we might be moving at some point soon. Like, they'll let us know when we're gonna move. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I like pull my little cart out and I'm like, well, I'll put some of the stuff I don't need right now in the cart because they're gonna eventually. And then within like a few minutes, they're like, okay, we have room for you. You guys can move. Pure panic because all the artists are moving at the same time and I don't know what the tables are that are left over there. So I immediately called up my sister and I'm like, hey, get back here now because they're moving us and I need help moving my entire table to the vendor hall. So she ended up coming back, and when they got back to my table, I'm like, can you guys start unpacking, putting the stuff in the cart, and I'm gonna run over there with my tablecloth and find a spot. So she did, and I immediately started going, and I hurried over there to find a spot, and I was like, oh my goodness, pure panic. And I'm like, okay, spot taken, okay, this one right here. So I found one that wasn't too far from the entrance. It was like you go in and then turn to the left a little bit, and mine was right there. So yay, glad I got that, because there were some like inside ones that I think didn't get a whole lot of traffic, so that was a plus that I got there. We ended up moving my whole booth there, and since I already had my stand up, if you guys seen my before when I had how I had it set up, it was set up like that, except I had a lot more zip ties so that it wouldn't move. So it was all zip tied together. So my sister and I decided take all the stuff off of it. She takes one side, I took the other side, and we just kind of hoisted it up and like walked it out. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment because I still had the lights on it and it was still blinking. So that was fun. So it was like a little parade of just the whole artist alley going with all their stuff, hurrying to go set up and hope that they get better sales. I do have to say, moving into the vendor hall was a good choice. It was a good choice on their part. They found their mistake and they fixed it, so that's a plus. Granted, we did miss out on some sales for about 3 to 4 hours, plus we missed out on that like first impulse buys, you know, where it's like right when they open the doors, everybody goes in. We kind of missed out on that because we only had like a little trickling of people in. And I know a lot of the vendors like in the artist alley ended up getting hurt because of that, because it's a competitive market sometimes and it's hard to like sell your stuff at these events when you pay to get like what you expect, you know, like you pay a certain amount so you hope to get that, and then they kind of just like throw you in a corner. Good on them for fixing it. As far as Friday goes, like sales were slower, but not bad. Honestly, my Friday sales were not that bad. I can actually tell you because I was smart, and I wrote it down. Little thingy, handy dandy thingy. And I wrote down like all the things that I've sold, how many I've sold of them. I sold 78 items, which that's a lot of stuff. The top selling item would have to be the tiny bees, the little guys. I sold about 6 of them, so that was a plus. Oh, the rats. The rats were so popular on Friday. I sold 6 of them. So that was nice. And I'll probably end the video like showing you all my totals afterwards, so stick around for totals if you want to know what I actually made each day. But as far as Friday was pretty good. Little hiccup, but got better. So, yeah. Let's move on to Saturday. So it's day 2 of Kanpai Con, and I'm currently sitting in my vehicle because I just got here, you know, a little late. But not really, because it opens up in like 30 minutes, so I've got time. Right now, let's go set up my booth. Okay, it took a little time, but I'm all set up. So let's see what day 2 has in store for us. I rearranged everything, shifted from there to there, there to there, you know, just shifted around. Hopefully moving stuff around will help a little bit. There's a banana just staring me down. Look at him, he's beautiful. All right, it's Saturday has ended. Saturday was way better. I'm sorry, did you want something? You want on my lap? Saturday was a way better day, way better. I did probably, well, not quite double what I did on Friday, but I still did way more on the Saturday than I did on the Friday. I sold 142 items. That's a lot of stuff. See, my top seller for Friday, let's see, the Octos. The Octos, they were $5 each, and I sold 15 of them. 15 baby Octos. That's a lot of little Octos. I was also like making stuff while I was doing it, while attempting to, because I was getting kind of like stir crazy because I had nobody really to talk to. I mean, there was an artist next to me, but they always seemed a little busy, and I'm socially awkward. So when I did talk to them, it got kind of, hi, yes, I see you. It got kind of awkward and quiet. Talking to other artists, I always get very nervous. And it got kind of awkward and quiet, but it was very nice. On Saturday, I actually met a whole bunch of people like that followed me on TikTok or YouTube about the frogs. Everybody loved the frogs, the gay frogs. I love the gay frogs. They love the gay frogs. I'm so excited the gay frogs were like seen and people really liked them. I really appreciated that a lot. But basically, I met so many like people that say they follow me on TikTok. They seen I was gonna be there. They saw me on Instagram, and I don't know how to talk to people though, which is weird because one, I work retail in real life, and two, I do vending stuff, and it should come easy to me, but I get really quiet and awkward. I'm just an awkward potato. But anyways, it was very nice to talk to them. Some of them I was able to follow back. Some of them I wasn't able to talk to very long. I tried to talk to each one of them, and I really appreciate everybody that came to see me. I really, really enjoyed it. Saturday was a great day. It was a long day. It was from 10 a.m. to 8 or 7 p.m. It's so long. Honestly, I didn't have a moment where I wasn't with people either in front of me or talking to me. So, I mean, that kind of kept me busy. So that was a plus. I really loved it. I loved talking to there was some people that came through that were talking about how they do crochet stuff too. And we talked crochet, and we talked fiber art, and amazing, amazing. I loved it. Saturday was chef's kiss, beautiful, beautiful day. So let's move on to Sunday, the final day. Here's my setup for day 3. I ended up taking the vines down and rearranged things. This is pretty much all the stock I have left. This is everything that I have left. I have a lot of jellyfish left. I have 1 frog, 3 mushrooms. I've got some starfish still. A lot of the big guys. Some of the axolotls. 1 lone rat. And then bunnies. And don't worry, we still have like the bookmarks and the stickers as well. Oh, and can't forget, you know, $5 items. Still have a lot of those left. Okay, so we're at the end. This is what I have left. I have a few of the $50 ones left. The jellies, the starfish, couple mushrooms, the bags, still some of the $5 ones left, which is a surprise. I still have the frogs and bookmarks. The scrunchies, I still have all 3 of the bunnies. Then I do have a couple axolotls left. I have 4 left, and then 2 bats, which isn't too bad. And that's all I have. All my other stock is gone. This is it. So, not bad. So Sunday, Easter. it was poo. It was very, 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 very slow. I still made sales, so that was still a plus. I was unsure if I was actually going to make any sales, so on the Saturday, somebody had asked me if I did, like, customs, which I had questions a lot if I did customs, which I don't, because last year I did a custom for somebody, and it took me so long, like, all night to try and finish it so that I could have it by the next day, and I'm like, I'm never doing that again. But guess what? I did it again. It was Magikarp, actually, and I've done Magikarp before, and I was like, I could do Magikarp, because they're like, oh, do you do custom ones? I was really looking for a certain Pokemon, and I was like, oh, what one were you looking for? And they're like, oh, Magikarp, and I'm like, oh, Magikarp. I can make you a Magikarp. I can have it by tomorrow made on Saturday for Sunday. And they're like, you can? I was like, yeah, did you want a regular or did you want a shiny? And they're like, can you do both? And I'm like, yes, I can do both, because I knew my sales were going to be slow. So having at least 2 sales for that day, I was like, yes, I can definitely do both for you. So that's what I did Saturday night. I ended up going and crocheting. So they came and they picked up the 2 plushies and they were so excited. They're like, oh, they're so cute. So they ended up getting both of them, no problem. And I was like, well, if they don't get them, I can always put them up and sell them. But they wanted them. I sold 26 items. We were only open from 10 to 4, plus everybody was tired from the night before, plus it was a holiday, plus it was beautiful out. So everybody was probably doing family things. I was actually able to get up from my booth, walk away around the corner, and not have to worry about anybody coming at my booth because there was no one there. Some of the vendors actually started packing up an hour before the end. Like, some of the artists actually dipped early. Some of them didn't even show up for the Sunday. So I think that they did very slow, that they didn't find it worth staying another day for the amount that they made. And thank you for anybody who stopped by and bought something from me Sunday. You were appreciated. I love you. Welcome back to the total recap of the entire weekend. Dun 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 dun. So, the whole weekend's over. Welcome. You saw it all. You heard it all. Now we talk about everything that's left to talk about. You know, numbers and stuff. So, as I go through, I actually listed all the things that did so well. Stickers, the gay frogs, I want to talk about them first. They did decent. I mean, they weren't the greatest sellers, but they were still good sellers. So I ended up selling 7 pan stickers, 9 trans stickers, 5 bi stickers, 2 all in this together stickers, 3 lesbian stickers, 1 rainbow sticker. I sold 1 trans bookmark, 1 rainbow bookmark, 1 lesbian bookmark, 2 bi bookmarks, 3 ace bookmarks. So, I mean, I didn't sell a lot of them, but people still recognized me for them. So I'm really excited that they did well. I really want to do other products of them. I sold out all of the little bees. I had sold 10 of the little jellyfish, 6 of the pumpkins. I still have some pumpkins left. I sold out of all the little ghosts. I sold out of all the little mystery bags that I made. The medium bees sold out. I made 1 on Sunday and it sold. So, yeah, the bees are pretty popular. Everybody loves the bees. I sold the final rat on the Sunday and it was great. Artists that were next to me were like, oh, finally you sold the rat, because all weekend they've been hearing, ooh, look a rat. Ooh, look a rat. Ooh, look a rat. Because everybody loves the rats. The rats are amazing. So I'm gonna definitely have to up my rat production. I had 10 rats and I sold all of them. So let's talk totals. So in total from Friday, I made $823, which that's pretty good. On Saturday, I made $1,345. And on Sunday, I made $338. So for the whole weekend, I made $2,531. That's amazing. That is so amazing. And I still have some stock left, so I can like keep making stuff for the next event, which hopefully is Potter Fair. We'll find out. Haven't heard. Potter Fair, we haven't heard from you in a while. Maybe let me know. I feel like I would have done better on the Friday though, if we were in the other hall to begin with, but I can't really complain because I still sold pretty well. Overall, will I do Kanpai Con again? Of course I will. Of course. Because it does really well. It's local. It's like the vending place is like 7 minutes away from my house now. So, I mean, I can get there so fast. I don't have to pay for a hotel or none of that. I mean, I have to get food, but I just bring my own food. But I don't have to pay for that extra stuff. So it's like not a lot of extra things that I have to do. So I definitely will do Kanpai Con again. So hooray. So thank you all for staying for the end of the video. If you stayed, I don't know if you did, but if you did, you're the best. I appreciate it. And I'll probably be posting more. I want to try and like expand. I also want to start, like, I had suggestions to actually start a Twitch, like for crocheting. So I'm going to probably start up a new Twitch, which would be like really amazing. I'm thinking of calling it Hippocorn Crochets. Classic. So we'll find out if it actually like happens or not. I don't know. My ADHD brain. Whew. But I do have to still keep crocheting stuff, so I might still end up doing it, but yeah, that's exciting. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate every single one of you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you if you came to visit me at the con. I really, really, really appreciated it. Especially anybody that came and said hi to me and said that they saw me, they follow me, they like my stuff. Bloop, 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 bloop. I appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I hope you guys will follow along with this amazing new journey of me trying to improve my creative ways. We'll see. But thanks, guys.